All right, people, as requested, a lot of y'all told me I need to get back in the lab, like DJ Nab. If you're from Atlanta, you know what that DJ Nab means. But anyway, I'm back in the lab, baby. We are doing smoked chicken. I don't know if I'm gonna do beer can chicken or whatever, but right now this is just the brine process. We got 2 of them birds. They still frozen, and that's how they gonna stay in this brine. I got some extra virgin olive oil. I'm using the crawfish boil, the shrimp and the crab. If you know, you know. It's not only good on seafood, it's damn good as a brine for any kind of poultry. And I'm also using that better than bouillon Italian herb. This stuff is the truth. If you can find it at Costco, get it. You get a better deal. It's like $6 for a big container at Costco. But these are the 3 elements of my brine. Nothing else. Nothing else. I may go in with some coconut sugar to balance this out because this can get kind of salty, but we're going to taste. I'm putting it in a full size. We call it, we used to use these for catering, so whatever you want to call it, a full size pan. That's what we're going to call it. And of course, got some gloves for the food police out there. So, y'all stay tuned right here on the Rolling Grill, baby. We back in the lab, baby. And just to let y'all know, yeah, we're going to do some more cooking videos, but we also going to get out there in them streets and review a few spots. I'm a fan of Keith Lee's. I like what he's doing, bringing new and unknown spots to the forefront. So shit, I want to do it too, man. I want to do it too. So I might go out there and check out a few spots as well, man. But I will say this, I did check out the spot that he talked about in Houston, the Puttery. And I'm gonna tell y'all, if you make it to Houston, it's actually in Pearland, Texas, a few miles outside of Houston. But let me tell you, if you make it there, it's the truth. I got a little video on my page. Y'all can go check it out. I may put a link right up at the top. But anyway, y'all stay tuned right here on the Rolling Grill, baby. We back. All right, y'all. I decided to go in with just a half a cup of packed light brown sugar, just to balance out this saltiness, because that stuff right there can get real salty. So we're gonna go ahead and get this brine started. I'm gonna go in with the sugar, and then I'm gonna measure out this boil mix. I'm gonna do a half a cup at a time, because I'm telling you, it don't take but a little bit of this. This stuff is super salty, and it's also gonna put a little spice, a little heat in your brine as well. So I'm gonna start off with a half a cup, and I'm gonna mix everything up after this and taste as I go. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of olive oil. To me, the olive oil just brings everything together. And we're gonna go in. Y'all excuse me, man. I'm trying to hold the camera. I broke my stand, so it's just my hands in the camera. I'm gonna go in with like 2 tablespoons of this Italian herb. Better than bouillon. Let's move it out the way. And then we're gonna go in and we're gonna mix everything up. I'm gonna go ahead and mix this in for a few minutes and I'll be right back. Now, if you wanted to, you could heat this stuff up on the stove to break the sugar down faster and then allow it to cool. You know, or drop you some ice cubes in there, a bag of ice in there to knock the temperature down, but we're not gonna do all that. All right, so you see, for the food police, to make sure we don't get no cross-contamination, I got it under a big old bacon rack to make sure it don't get on my countertop, baby. All right, so we're gonna taste. I got a few tasting spoons. Let me get everything off of this one first. All right, so let's give it a taste, see what it... Okay, you got a good, the sweetness is there, but we need more of this burl, as they say in Louisiana. Need some more of that burl. All right, so far this will make 1 cup. And you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and go in with a cup and a half. So let's start playing with it. All right, so this is a cup and a half of seafood boil. All right, let's get back to stirring that thing on up. Y'all can sit there and watch. I'm gonna speed it up for y'all. All right, got me a new spoon. Let's go in and taste. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. You could taste that heat is there. Now, personally for me, the heat is there, but the saltiness not there for me. So at this point, you can use regular salt or you can keep going. I'm keep going. I'm going in with another half a cup. So that's 2 cups of crab boil. And I'm gonna mix this up and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, that's it right there. 2 cups of this crawfish, shrimp, and crab boil. That get it done, son. Now 1/2 cup of that packed light brown sugar. And if you wanted to, you could actually go in with more that's better than bouillon. Just depends on what flavor you're going for. But our base of the brine is ready to go. Let's get them chickens dropped, baby. All right, and for the wash your chicken police, hey, I just want y'all to know, I'm washing my chicken. I got some, to me, this is the best way to do it. If you got some limes or lemons, that'll work too. But to me, instead of sticking that stuff in your sink, just put that stuff in a foil pan, man. Keep you some foil pans. And you could just, when you finish washing your chicken in this foil pan, you pour that stuff down the toilet and keep it pushing. Your sink never got touched. Everything is nice and clean right here, man. So yes, I'm about to wash these up. I'm gonna let them soak in this for a few minutes, and then in the brine they go. All right, yeah, again, these are frozen. The most important thing is we trying to knock off any of that blood and all that raw, sticky, icky, ooh, wee that be on top of that chicken. We're gonna do it right here, baby. And I got my pan right here to catch any drippings. And I'm gonna clean my countertop anyway after I finish. You know what I'm saying? That's what 409 and bleach is for. But anyway, we're gonna let these sit in here. We're gonna keep massaging them down. We're gonna work them out. And I'm gonna let them sit in here for probably about 10 minutes. And let them break down and get all that good stuff off of it. And then we're gonna stick these chickens in that brine. And keep in mind, after they come out this brine, we're gonna rinse them off again before we season them. So y'all stay tuned. All right, just want y'all to see. I'm blessed enough to have these big old long bacon racks. I got one over here and one over here. If you don't have those, it's fine, man. If you don't wash your meat, that's on you, man. I'm not here to judge nobody if they don't wash their meat. That ain't my job to judge you. I know I watch a few videos for other people, man. Them people be in the comments going at you for not washing your meat. Man, if you didn't grow up washing your meat, if your parents didn't tell you you need to wash your meat, then it's okay, bro. What people got to realize is when you watch these cooking videos on YouTube, we cooking for our family. So we definitely not trying to get them sick. So relax. It's all good, man. It's all good. But anyway, they've been soaking in here for probably about 5 minutes. I keep rinsing them. I keep rubbing them down to get that vinegar water on them. And look at that nasty water, man. Look what be in that water. Someone that's worked in the food service industry for a minute, I know how these people treat your food, so I'm going to wash my meat. So y'all stay tuned, man. Yes, sir. Look at all that nasty stuff. Yeah, boy. All right, y'all, I have removed my chicken. Just want y'all to see what that water looking like. All this stuff in that water, man. But anyway, on to step 2. They've been rinsed off. They're ready to go in the brine. All right, now our brine is ready. We tasted it a few times. It's good to go. Our chickens are washed off. They ready to go. They still frozen inside, and that's what I want, because when I sit in my brine, I want them to be ice cold. So when I stick them in the cooler, because all this is going in my Yeti cooler that's already got ice in it. I'm gonna let them sit overnight. So anyway, enough talking. Let's go in nice and slow. I like to go breast down. And no, they're not covering them yet. That's because they frozen. But as they start to break down in this brine, you will see that water level raise up over these birds. But I like to go breast down, man. Yeah. And that's it, y'all. Turn them around. You can do whatever you want to. They are submerged. So the cavity of them gonna start opening up. All that brine gonna get soaked in there. If you wanted to, you could poke them with a knife or whatever, so that the seasonings or whatever could get deep down in there. But I don't want to break up my skin. I want my skin to stay intact. So I'm just gonna let them sit in here, and I'm gonna move them over to my Yeti cooler. This whole thing is dropping down in the Yeti cooler with ice in it, and I'm gonna let them sit overnight, and then we're gonna work them out in the morning. If you wanted to, you could have put ice in this, but that's why I left them frozen. The chicken's out of ice, and they going in a cooler full of ice. So it's all gravy, baby. So anyway, that's the first step of the brine, man. We're going to move on to cooking after we take them out. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah, boy. All right, folks. We're on to the next process of this whole chicken thing. We're going to do some Beer-Rita margarita style chicken. We're gonna be using it best stock Cajun seasoning to season it up. We're gonna use a little grapeseed oil to rub it down with. But we're gonna basically go half and half. Half ranch water and half Bud Light in this beer can. And then the rest of it is going in this glass for me. So y'all stay tuned right here on the Rolling Grill, baby. Yeah, boy. Oh, and if you don't know about this Ranch-Rita, this is the box it comes in right here, man. This stuff is really good. All you gotta do is add a little tequila. And you got a margarita ready to roll, baby. All right, good people. Let's get this out of the way. Pretty simple process as far as the beer can. And ladies, this is super simple for y'all to be able to do. Like I said, we're gonna go like half the can. And then we're going to fill the rest of it up with some Bud Light. A mild beer, something that's not gonna be too loud. And that's it. That's it right there. That's all you're looking for. Can is full. We're gonna stuff this up the chickens. You know what? We're gonna stick it right in here. And this onion right here, I'm gonna put on the flame, on the charcoal that's going on right now. I'm just gonna poke a few holes in it just to give us some added flavor. So that's it. This is our Beer-Rita margarita style beer can ready to go for the chicken. Y'all stay tuned. And if you want to, you know, if you wanted to, it's just if you want to get fancy, you could stick a little bit of that seasoning on top like that. It's going up chicken's wild tootsie anyway, so it don't even matter. All right, stay tuned. Hey, y'all, this is one of the 2 chickens. After I took them out the brine, I just wrapped them up, stuck them in the refrigerator, washed all that brine off of them, and just let them sit for a little bit. So what I'm about to do is season that bad boy up. Oh man, if y'all can smell it, man. You can, oh man, all you smell is that crab broil. All right, so I got one hand. Let me figure out how I'm gonna shoot this. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, I got my camera person down here. She about to be shooting everything. Introduce yourself to the people.
So, I'm his daughter, Nia, and today I'm gonna be the recorder person, whatever.
All right, and that's how they act, yeah. All right, y'all, I'm just finished patting my chicken dry, trying to get it as dry as I can. Trying to keep this hand clean. This hand, of course, has chicken on it. All right, but anyway, let's get into it. I'm put a little oil on the chicken. Rubbing the chicken down. Y'all can see that right here. All right, this is just the glue to hold this seasoning in. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start hitting it with that seasoning. Can you see that? Can they see that near?
Yeah.
All right. Ain't no rhyme or reason. We're just getting up in there. All right. Getting it all over. You can rub it if you want to. I ain't gonna do all that. Hit a little bit inside the cavity of the chicken. This chicken should be seasoned pretty good. Like I said, I let it brine overnight. And so this is Best Stop garlic seasoning. Got this in Houston, Texas. All right. Okay, so moving on to the next stop. This right here is our ranch water. Again, we're doing Beer-Rita chicken. Beer-Rita margarita chicken. All right, so we're gonna take this can. We're gonna take the legs, place it, the cavity of the chicken right on top of the beer can. I mean, everybody done beer can 100 times. Everybody should know how to do this by now. There we go. So we're gonna take this and stick it on the grill. Y'all stay tuned right here on the Rolling Grill. Yeah, boy. And my chicken kind of got a little gangster lean. My can kind of folded on me a little bit. Them cans, them margarita cans ain't built like no Bud Light can. But anyway, the chicken is ready to go. I'm gonna leave it in this pan to catch all the drippings. Fold the pan out a little bit, and it's going in the grill just like that. You can smoke it for about an hour. If you don't have time to sit on the grill all day and then finish it off in the oven, we're gonna make a determination at the end of it to see what we're gonna do. But right now, it's going on the grill over some charcoal, lump charcoal, and we're gonna smoke it up. Y'all stay tuned, baby. All right, y'all. After a little ingenuity, we had to put that thing on a step stool. That little can for that margarita can, it just folded on me, but we got that thing sitting up pretty. We got a little step stool in the back, we got a little step stool in the front, and that boy is ready to hit that grill. So y'all stay tuned, man. We're about to slap this thing on the grizzle already. Before I forget, I am sticking a stick of butter in the middle. This butter is basically gonna be for when this chicken comes out of the grill. We have a little smoked butter that we can just spoon over that chicken. So yeah, we ready to go. Stay tuned. All ready. All right, y'all, that chicken is in there. Y'all can't really see, but anyway, it's on there smoking, man. We're gonna let it roll at about 300 for about an hour. And you really can't see, but it's at about almost 300. We just gonna let it ride out for about an hour. This right here is probably about 35 minutes in. It's already starting to get some good color, and that butter's already melted out. All right, y'all, that yardbird been on there for about a good hour and 45 minutes. So I think I'm gonna let it rest for a little bit. My flame is still going. Oh yeah, she feels good. Oh yeah, she good and juicy. Stay tuned. All right, let's see. Get a good instant read thermometer. Let's go right up and let me see. Trying to get up in there without getting. There we go. She ain't ready yet, y'all. We gotta take it to 165, so we're gonna keep on rocking and rolling. All right, good people. Our smoked chicken is ready, like Freddy. I took the little things in there I had holding it up. Let me tell you something. I don't know if I showed y'all. I did. This is the other chicken that I brined. I just roasted this one. Add a little butter to the bottom of the pan. Just roasted it. I didn't taste this one yet. I did take a little nip off the neck of this one. And let me tell you something. Got some good spice. But man, nothing beats smoked chicken. Roasted chicken came stand in the same room with smoked chicken. I'm gonna let it cool, but I'm telling y'all, the next day, some smoked chicken salad. Oh my word, man. This right here is gonna be amazing. And the breast is, look at that. Look at that. They good and juicy, bro. Oh, they good and juicy. They good and juicy. So y'all stay tuned, man. I'm gonna show y'all what it look like. And that butter is good. It's got a good smoky grill taste to it. Like again, once you cut it or whatever, you just take a little bit of that butter and spoon over it. Absolutely delicious. Stay tuned. All right, so hopefully y'all can see this. But anyway, we ain't gonna spend too much time on it. We didn't spend enough time on these videos as is. So what I wanna do now is, all right, y'all, so we removed the can. These are all our good drippings. I'm gonna strain these. But anyway, let's get into this chicken. Let's cut a piece of that breast. Let y'all see just how juicy and moist. Can you see that? Got juicy and moist. That breast is. Look at that. Good flavor too. I'm talking about real good flavor. Not too spicy either. Look at that. Man. Check it out. Let's do it again. Let's get in here and cut us a little bit of that breast meat. Look at that. Perfect. You can do the same thing with turkey. Dip it in that juju. Look at that. See if y'all can get me. That's some good eating, y'all. So as always, man, I want to thank y'all for jumping here to Rolling Grill. I'm back, baby. Good food, good vibes. Yeah, boy.